Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is that all-in-one website platform used by entrepreneurs like us and hopefully you to stand out and succeed online. Squarespace makes it easy for you to create a unique website, helps you engage with your audience and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place and all on your terms. So go check them out. We'll have more on Squarespace in a little bit, but let's just get back to the video. We hope you enjoy. All right, welcome to my bed. This is what I've been sleeping on for the past couple of years, and it's nothing fancy. It's just some plywood and a metal frame underneath. And that's the reason for this is my old bed was stuck at the top of a silo. I built it up there, and there was no way to get it out. So I decided it's finally time to upgrade this guy and do something cool with it. So the game plan is to dig around in our barn beam pile and see what we got out there. And we got to build something nice, big and bulky for the bed frame, and then maybe a headboard as well, and then add some cool features on the side. So it's time to get rid of this thing, upgrade it, and see what we can make. All right, quick pause here in the video, everyone, to just remind you, if you have questions about what you see or what's going on, sometimes we get caught up in work a little too often. We actually did start a blog to kind of engage with you guys more, to kind of explain what we're doing in better detail. I know a lot of people have questions and we try to get back to everyone. We will leave the link in the description below, but hit us up on that. We did use Squarespace to create this blog, and I gotta say it was pretty easy to use. Their design intelligence uses AI to help kind of create a unique platform and unique website, kind of specific to us. As you can see, we're pretty unique, I guess. We're just building stuff here in the bottom of a barn, so it was really cool to kind of input what we like to see on our website and then also pick and choose from templates, so you can really build a unique website specific to you and your brand. Another really cool thing we like about Squarespace is how easy it is to sell anything from content to merchandise to products to blogs to videos to memberships to courses. There's really no limit to what you can sell, so they make it all in one place, super easy, super convenient. Just a couple clicks. It's tied into their payments program, so it accepts all the major payments from Klarna to Apple Pay to ClearPay. It's just all in one place. So definitely head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, head over to squarespace.com/Warzala Brothers to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. With that said, you won't be disappointed. We use them, we trust them. Check them out. Let's get back to the video. Bed is officially completed, and we got 2 coats of polyurethane on it.
So we really liked how it looked, just a natural barn beam, but the reason we put polyurethane on it was to prevent any of the slivers from getting on you or on the sheets and clothing, just because these old barn beams do tend to give off slivers a lot. So we did coat it with polyurethane, nice and shiny, smooth now. And next step is really to take this thing all apart and see if we can get it up into our bedroom. All right, the bed frame's coming along nicely, and we noticed the room still is missing a special touch. So we did some digging around in the upper barn through our antiques, and we came across these old silo access doors. I did some thinking, and I actually now remember that these came from a leaning silo that was outside this barn. It was leaning up against the other silo. And back in high school, I remember looking up it, and I noticed these things still hanging in there. And the young dumb me climbed up the leaning silo. Don't know why, but I managed to salvage 6 of these and didn't get hurt at all, so that's good. But they sat for about 10 years. I'm glad I didn't throw them out, because now we're gonna clean them up and use them for some candle sconces. So we're gonna take this metal bar off across here, heat it up real hot, bend it into a hook, and then mount it back on in the center. And then we'll hang a hanging candle from that. So that's the game plan. We're gonna clean this all up with some wire brushes, get all this bird crap off of here, which is what I think it is, or bat crap. So yeah, we're gonna clean them up good and see if we can make something out of them. All right, not sure if our viewers have noticed, we have been using some new hammers lately. This is actually the Boss hammer, made in America, made out of titanium. Boss sent us these, and we've been loving them. We got ours engraved with the Rosala brothers on the side. This is actually an edition with the American flag engraved in the head, and we really like that. We think it's a cool feature. But this thing is loaded with all sorts of features. Everything from the speed square, which is 90 degrees with the head and the handle, And it's got all sorts of nail pullers on the side, top, back. Got even a wrench on the bottom, and it's got the nail holder on the top with the magnet. But it's got all sorts of cool features, and we're starting to figure them out. And as we go through them and learn about them on the job, we'll be showing them to you. So definitely check them out. We'll post a link in our description below, and use code WB10 to get 10% off. So to heat up the metal, to bend it into a hook, we're actually going to use our BREEO smokeless fire pit. And we love these things. They are awesome for cooking over, but also just the smokeless feature. Their airflow technology through the bottom just allows these fires to get going fast, stay hot, keep you warm, and not have any of that smoke like a lot of fire pits do. So shout out to them. If you guys want to check them out, we'll post a link in our description below. So definitely check them out. Check out some of their fire pits. They got a lot of options, accessories, patio furniture, but they make quality stuff here in America, so definitely check them out. Let's get this thing going, Riley. Alright, got these guys all bent up the other night and let them cool down good. All in all, I'd say it went pretty well. It was our first time bending up some metal over a fire pit. The BREEO fire pit worked awesome. Got these things scorching hot. We were able to bend it up. We didn't have all the right tools to do it, unfortunately. But what we found out worked best for what we had was using 2 channel locks and kind of holding one spot and then using the other one to bend it around that point. And it didn't come out perfect every time. I had to put it back in the fire a couple times to heat it back up and readjust a little bit. But I'd say not too bad. Like if I hold them up side by side, they actually line up pretty good with the bends. So yeah, we're just gonna clean these up a little bit and throw them on our silo doors to hang some candle sconces from, which we're going to check out some stores, see if we can find some good candle sconces to hang from here, and then we'll be good to go to mount these things on the wall. Got the candles, found them at the store, at the at-home store, and it's actually just a sheet of glass, and we found a candle to fit inside of it. What we're gonna do actually though is take this hardware off that's on the side that's got this chrome finish, dip it in muriatic acid, get that finish off of there, and then sprinkle it with some water to kind of give it that rusty look. So we're gonna do that next, and then that'll be pretty much it for these guys. We'll be able to hang these on the wall and call it a day. All right, we got muriatic acid here, so we got the proper 3M mass filters, which are for acid gas. So all right, did not go as it planned with the muriatic acid. This must have been some thin metal or something, just ate right through it. It was falling apart, so gonna have to get rid of these. Luckily, I got 2 extra ones when I was at the store, so I'm actually just gonna go to Plan B and paint these bad boys a burnished amber. similar to this rusty metal look. So yeah, we're just gonna paint the hardware and I'll tape off the rope, and I guess live and learn from this. That was not pretty. All right, we got the bed all done and a lot of extra features we added to the room on the side as well. But all in all, I'd say it turned out pretty sweet. We weren't sure in the very beginning on how this was gonna go, because when we started cleaning these beams up, they were very rotted. Some of them were just falling apart as we were carrying them, split right down the center. A couple of them were hollow on the inside, but we scraped together as much as we could out of them, and we managed to put together a bed frame. We added a lot of cool features to the bed that were thought turned out pretty sweet. Some of them are, or one of them is this pop-up wireless charger on each side of the end tables for this bed. So it's nice just to have a phone charger for the when you're going to bed and be able to plug something in if you need it. We got some wireless, or I guess dimmable LED lights mounted underneath the bed that run off this touch pad here. Let's see if they were already on. So you can control the dimness to whatever's desired and turn them on at touch of a button. Another really cool feature, which we weren't planning on, but it turned out to be one of my most favorite features, well, hopefully it works for me, is the hidden gun safe. So these beams were pretty split down the middle, and instead of just screwing them back together, I decided to make something out of this one, and I chiseled out a template for the gun and 2 magazines and mounted a wireless fingerprint sensor on there. So basically a hidden gun safe for you have to edit that out.
Edit that out.
Yeah. One of the last features in the room that we added were these hanging wall candle sconces, which we're glad we did. These old silo doors were up in our barn for forever, probably 10 years, and we were this close to throwing them out. Luckily we didn't. We were able to salvage them. They're still pretty rickety, but it's kind of cool that they are the originals from this property. Same with these barn beams, actually. These were part of an old barn that we tore down out here that was falling apart. So all this is actually original on this property, and we were able to save it. Let us know what you guys think. We didn't really have it in the game plan, but we thought it'd be something cool to put on the walls, use up the space, use up some of our junk up in our barn. So Let us know what you guys think. We got a blog going now, so if you got any specific questions on how something's built or put together, join us on our blog. We go over a lot of stuff on how it's built, designed, and we also take your guys' opinions on how to do stuff in the future or lay something out on a project we're working on. So definitely check us out.